Ron Harris here from Muscular.com. Coverage of Texas Pro brought to you by High Tech Pharmaceuticals. Staying here with a young man who made an impressive pro debut last week in Tampa in the 212, placing fifth, right? Fourth, even better. Cody Drobot, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
I don't think I've ever met anyone named Drobot before. What kind of name is that?
Ukrainian, actually.
Okay. Stand with Ukraine. You know Kuklo's half Ukrainian.
I did not know that.
Now you know.
Now I know.
But back to bodybuilding, fourth place was astonishing. I mean, I've been hearing about you for a long time, but I hadn't really been paying close attention. When did you actually turn pro?
So I turned pro in 2019 as a light heavyweight. And then the original plan is I wanted to make my pro debut 2021, but obviously with all of COVID and whatnot in Canada, it was really crazy. I was actually unable to train for a full year of that time. So we decided that 2022 was the year for me to finally get back up on stage, and we chose Tampa and Texas to make it happen.
All the American pros were sneaking into gyms during the pandemic. Nobody would let you sneak into their gym?
So I did have a gym that I was sneaking into for a little bit, but it was weird times in Canada. We had people reporting us, and we had police sitting outside the gyms, so we were having to sneak in after hours during the dark. So it was a crazy time.
That's barbaric. Anyway, I was talking to Neil Hill right before the show, and I didn't even realize he had prepped you. Obviously, Neil Hill, the legendary coach of the greatest 212 champion of all times, Flex Lewis. How did you hook up with Neil Hill?
So Flex Lewis is actually the one that made that connection. So it's kind of a long story, but Flex had come to Canada. The stars aligned. I got a lot of time with him at a guest appearance that he did, and him and I just stayed in touch over the years. And then in 2018, I competed as an amateur at the Arnold Classic in the Classic division. Flex had reached out to me. I placed fourth there, and Flex had reached out to me and said, listen, I don't want to step on any toes, but I think you could do some great things with Neil. So he made the connect, and Neil and I have been working together since 2018.
Wow. So, man, Classic, what did you weigh when you were a Classic competitor?
My cutoff as an amateur was 175, and then they made the bump, and it was 182 when I finally made the switch. So 182 pounds is what I had to weigh.
What did you just weigh in at right here?
Fully clothed, I was 205. So the morning of Tampa, I was 199 on the button.
So a fuller package.
Yeah, a little bit fuller. We're on track actually to bring in. I think will be a much better package than Tampa. So Coach Hill and I, we knew coming into Tampa that I wasn't going to outmuscle some of these guys. So we just wanted to play towards my strengths and showcase my conditioning, my lines, and so we were very happy with the outcome.
Yeah, I mean, you should be. I mean, like I said, I'd heard the name before. Cody. There's a few Codys. Cody Montgomery. Yeah. But man, I wasn't, when I saw your name on the list, I wasn't thinking, I wasn't like, oh boy, this guy's going to do some damage. But once, as often happens at these shows, someone who was not on my radar, just wow, flabbergasted. You look great. This is just the beginning for you, obviously.
Well, I appreciate that.
And 29 years old.
29 years of age.
It's like an infant in bodybuilding.
Yeah. So, I'm very excited for the future. Coach Hill and I are just going to keep playing our game and improving on what we do. So I'm excited. I'm super excited to get up on stage this weekend. Obviously, I've been watching these shows as a fan for years. So to come here with this caliber of athletes is nothing shy of incredible. I was having a hard time separating the fan from the competitor in me, but I feel like I shook the cobwebs off now, and I'm really excited to get back on stage tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, you're up there with Keon. I mean, he hasn't been around that long, but he's already established himself as one of the best. And here you are in the first call out with him. I mean, that had to be a cool feeling.
Definitely. Again, like I said, I wasn't sure how I was going to stack up against these guys. I knew the caliber, I knew the talent pool was going to be deep coming here, which is why I chose these shows. So when they did announce me in the first call out, man, that was a phenomenal feeling.
Well, you definitely belonged up there in that first call out. You proved you're worthy of that stage with the top guys, and I can't wait to see what you do here tomorrow.
Thank you, Ron.
So Cody Drobot, everybody, check him out tomorrow. 212 division here at the Texas Pro. Keep it here at musculardevelopment.com. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Alrighty, Ron. Thank you.